Hello, all my Scorpios. Welcome to your monthly reading for the month of December. And we are going to jump in here and start off with these chakra reading cards, which these will represent what the Creator wants you to know overall for the month of December. Just a heads up on whatever they'd like you to know, the energies or the events or the overall theme, whatever they'd like you to know. So Creator, for our Scorpios, what would you like them to know about their month of December? Okay, that is going to be the one right there. And you've got personal power. Look at that. Power to the people. I love it. Card number 13. And we're just going to put that down here at the bottom. And let's see what energy that brings in for you. Of course, this is a beautiful solar plexus chakra energy. And it says that you've called upon this card today because it's time to step fully into your power. We're living in a truly exciting time here on Earth. I know you might call it a different type of time, but it really is exciting. And we're all encouraged and invited to live more from a place of empowerment. Over time, we've learned to hand over our power to other people and situations, opinions, that type of thing, which has created imbalance and inequality. Sometimes we feel like other people know what's best for us and the situation at hand, and due to a lack of self-love and honor, we give our power over to them. It is now time to connect to your own wisdom, love, and personal power. Everything you require is within you. Now it is time to look within and listen to that loving wisdom and your own divine guidance. It's time to connect with your soul. At times, power can be misunderstood as a negative or controlling expression that comes from the ego. However, the power we're talking about here is capital L-O-V-E, and it comes from a place deep within our heart and soul. Have you been handing your power over to others? Now is the time for you to reel it back in. It's time to make your own decisions and choices and allow the power of your soul to shine through to create and manifest your heart's desire. Connecting with your personal power will bring an abundance of opportunity and magic to your life. The power of the universe is surging through you at all times. Harness this power and enhance your life and well-being. Know you are supported fully by your higher self and the universe in this powerful and exciting transition. I am loving that. I know, especially over the last couple of years, we have felt there's an opportunity, let's say, to have felt out of control in our lives, and that so much feels like it's being manipulated or guided or directed by the outside world, with viruses and upheavals and political stuff and religious stuff and just everything, has pretty much happened over these last couple of years. And it's beautiful and exciting because it all happens on purpose for a purpose. We experience this pain of the outside world and the disappointment in the outside world because it turns us back inward. We came down here to experience what it might feel like to feel all those external emotions that we're feeling, all those emotions rooted in fear of losing love, feeling powerless, feeling limited, feeling restricted, and all those emotions of fear like betrayal and hatred and disappointment and sadness and, all those things. But we came down here to experience that so we would more fully understand who we really are, which is this powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love, this powerful being of, fire energy, of spirit energy, right? So this is beautiful because this is basically letting you know that this is the month that you have the ability to realize the difference between the physical plane and this little character that you're playing, and your soul, your spirit, this powerful supernatural actor that's behind this character. This is a little piece of us, so we don't want to destroy it, because it's the brave piece of us that chose to be separate from the creator. Feel separate anyway. It's never separate, right? But it chose to be veiled from the knowledge of how loved, how powerful, how eternal it is, in order to experience what it might feel like to feel temporary, to feel powerless, to feel small, right? So I love this, because this is this awareness that is coming for you. We're going to, of course, dig in more here. What I've been doing each month is I take a tarot deck and I split out the major arcana from the 4 suits of the minor arcana. And the major arcana represents, like this card, what the creator just wants you to know overall as the theme for the month of December. And then I'll talk more about the minor arcana as I get into those. Let me just give these another little shuffle here. All right, there we go. All right, creator, for our Scorpios, what else would you like them to know about their upcoming December here? And you are all about transformation, you know. You are one of the most transformative energies of the zodiac, because you do transform from a scorpion to a snake to an eagle to a phoenix. And this kind of reminds me of a phoenix rising from the ashes, right? Here you go. And here's the High Priestess. So definitely connecting to the higher realms. She's all about going into the temple. She has the secret knowledge of the other side. And there's even this tree of life here from the Kabbalah, or Kabbalah, depending on how you guys say it. But it's beautiful, because she goes into her temple, gets away from everything, outside noise, connects to the moon energy, connects to her heart, her emotions, and connects to the other side, connects to the higher knowledge, the higher point of view, you know, to her soul, to spirit, and all that. And of course, and I was going to mention, you know, you are water sign. You are, in addition to being so transformative, you also, of course, are based in the emotions, based in the heart. And because you are a water sign, you do connect very easily into the emotional side of life, which is where we communicate with spirit. You know, we communicate through that heart and love energy. So this is not something that really is scary for you. It's like, yeah, I've been there. I do this. This is what I do. I transform and I connect to, you know, that other side. You probably have huge empathic abilities. You feel emotions of others. And you can also pour out unconditional love out to the world in a very powerful way as well. So definitely this message of focusing on connecting to the other side and your spiritual side of life, because that's where you're going to find your power of choice. And we'll see what else unfolds here as well. We're going to start off here with the suit of wands. In here they call it staves or staves, S-T-A-V-E-S. And this represents the fire energy, and usually can represent like your spark, your drive, your ambition, your like aha inspiration. But also represents your spiritual energy. So for this reading, this is going to represent what the creator wants you to know about your spiritual adventure during the month of December. So creator, for our Scorpios, what do you want them to know about the spiritual adventure? I mean, besides this is all about connecting to your higher world, your inner self, your higher self. Yeah. And you have the 9 of staves. And the 9 of wands or 9 of staves is, you know, there's this barrier that has been put up to protect yourself. And you are the one that's in control of that barrier, though, which makes so much sense with this, you know, realizing your personal power. You have these thoughts and these beliefs, and we'll talk about that when we get to the swords too. But you have these beliefs and this energy that is keeping you from connecting to your personal power. And these can be beliefs that about your worth growing up, of course, because if you don't feel worthy of connecting to, the creator of all things, to spirit, to that beautiful sea of beings on the other side that are of unconditional love and light, that are supporting you and loving you every second of every day. If you don't feel worthy of that, then you have this filter, this block that you're going, well, no, they help other people, but why would they want to help me? So that's part of it for some of you, because this is a general reading. And it could be or also religious type of teachings that have grown up where there's these gates, that keep you limited, saying, no, you're just a lower person. You have to be up in these positions in this religion or this, faith in order to do that. You have to come through us to get to that. And so this is really an awareness of spirit, letting you know that you might want to question those things, because you are more powerful than you ever have been taught to believe, and you are more than worthy to receive the unconditional love of the Creator. So I'm going to also pull a card here from these angel reading cards and just see what else the Creator would like you to know about your spiritual adventure in December. All right, Creator, what else? What else would you like our Scorpios to know about their spiritual adventure in December? Okay. That's the one right there. And you got the Angel of the Animal Realm, card number 36. And I'll zoom in there. You can see all the different animals. Horses, and I think it's a wolf and a whale and all these birds and everything flying around. Dolphins, all the fish in the sea. All the animals here. Beautiful card. Could just stare at that for a little while, huh? Let's just take a look here. And I like that 36. 3 and 6 is 9, and this is 9 as well. So some synchronicity popping up here for you. So the angel of the animal realm is sending you love and protection to assist you with your journey. You've received this card because your angel of the animal realm has heard your prayers concerning your beloved pet. All living creatures have their own guardian angel to guide and protect them. So your pet's guardian angel wants to let you know that your pet is protected and loved by the spirit realm in the same manner as you are. I love that. You may have concerns about your pet's health, welfare, or safety, but be assured that your pet is being looked after by its angel of the animal realm, and it will be guided directly from above. Your pet's angel is sending your pet healing to improve its situation. Are you worried about leaving your pet for a period of time due to going away on a holiday or for work? Be assured that your pet is in the safe hands and will be looked after by its angel. Have you lost a pet? If you have a pet that has transitioned into the spirit world, you have received this card to let you know that it is now safe and well in the animal realm. Your pet in spirit can still shower you with its love, even when it has passed. It's important to look for signs from above. Your pet may come to you in a dream or a vision, or it may simply enter your thoughts to remind you it is not far away. Animals can also lead and guide you when they become a part of the spirit realm, just the same as humans do. Your animal spirit is now one of your power animals, who's guiding and protecting you, just as it did when it was alive. Believe. And that is beautiful because, especially with this connecting to the higher realms, I love that, and of course this is a general reading, so this may not apply to everyone, but your pets do become a part of your family. In fact, sometimes they're even closer to you than your family, depending on your situation. So, when they transition and they go to the other side, it can leave a big empty spot in the physical world for you. But what I love is that they are showing you, for everyone, not only do the humans that we interact with on the earth transition become spirit, and that you can connect with them and conversate with them, even your pets, even the animals of this earth have spirit and can communicate. And so this is definitely this high priestess. I mean, she's the warrior that goes in and can go into the other side and goes boldly into the spirit realm, because she's not afraid of it. She knows that we are able and designed to connect with spirit and to interact with it. So a strong message here to definitely connect to the other side. And okay, next we're going to jump in here, and we're going to go into the sacred circles, which are normally the pentacles in the regular tarot. And these are the earth element. So this is going to represent the physical world during the month of December for you. So all these characters in the outside world that you interact with, and your relationships you have with people of all kinds, intimate friends, family, pets, anything in the external world, your job, your possessions, your human body, spirit's about your inner, your mind's about your inner, your emotions are about your inner, which is where we're going to head next. But the physical world is the outside. So that's what this is going to represent. All right, creators, so for our Scorpios, what would you like them to know about their physical world, please? During the month of December, what would you like them to know? Okay, there we go. And you got the Two of Sacred Circles. And so there's a beautiful animal appearing in here. And for me, the Two of Pentacles is all about the balance between the human world and the spirit world. Usually there's sometimes they'll have the scales in there. Sometimes they'll have two pentacles, with a infinity symbol around them, showing this balance between the two. And then, so here's that infinity symbol, now that I really look at the card there. But this is about balancing the physical world and the spiritual world. And so knowing that you're going to have the communication with the other side, not only are you going to be able to connect with the spirit world, what you're going to see from the physical world is messages. You're going to get those synchronicities. You're going to get those messages that, sometimes you overhear a conversation. It has nothing to do with you at all, but just a statement that they have will remind you of someone, who's on the other side, or it'll be an answer to a question you have. And you'll see that either in license plates and songs, all over social media, and random email, even sometimes in random, junk mail email, we'll have a phrase in a sentence that'll say, it's time to move, and it's like an ad trying to get you to buy something. But if you were wondering, should I move or shouldn't I? And then you get that, you're like, oh my gosh, so pay attention, because you are going to be getting these messages. This balance between both worlds. We can get so heavenly minded that we're no earthly good, but we also can be so earthly minded that we feel like there's no hope because we're in chaos. So it's this beautiful balance of walking between the two worlds, because the twos in any of the suits for me are a message from Creator that to be aware there's two of us walking in our bodies on this journey. We have our human side, like we talked about, that character, and our higher self. And sometimes we will be told in our spiritual path that we must destroy the ego, but the ego is a part of us, and so we embrace it and give it the love it's seeking. It becomes less of a beast, it's not this bear that's rah, it becomes a nice little cub, and we walk hand in hand on our journey instead. So I love that this came through there. And let's take a look. We're going to pull some cards here from these tea leaves cards and see what else the Creator wants you to know about the physical world. But definitely there's this message of opening up and realizing your true inner power. There we go. Great Creator for our Scorpios. What else would you like them to know about their December, please? Okay. Okay. Okay, I feel like that one. And nope. Just that top one. What else? Anything else? That one right there. All right, so we'll do these ones that fell out already. So this one, it says claw. Be careful, do not take risks. And it's funny because here's the bear claws. So this is about not jumping into something that you're not comfortable with. And what I mean by that isn't, don't take any risks in your life. But this is like, if you don't know, it doesn't feel like an absolute yes, then it's a no. And this is about, risk is like, I don't know if I should do this or not. I'm just going to jump into it, but this is about really connecting. And I love that this is saying bring spirit into your daily life and your physical life and the decisions that you make in the external world, because they do want to help you. They will guide you. They will give you information, confirmation, all those messages like I talked about. So don't take risks. If it's not an absolute yes, then don't do it. Just if you don't have enough information to make the decision, don't make the decision. And if someone pushes you to say, I need to know right now, well, if you need to know right now, the answer is no. And if they're like, oh, wait, well, take some more time if you're going to tell me no, it's funny how that works out sometimes. But whatever's meant for you will not pass you by, okay? Yep, because here's the box. You will receive a gift. So this, I feel, is like you're going to receive this sign from from Spirit in your outside world. You're going to be, it's not necessarily, oh, look, a present with a bow on it, but you're going to get this gift from the other side where you're going to get these messages. You're going to get these signs and synchronicities from the outside world. So really, really pay attention to what's going on in the outside world, and really take time to be still, is what I hear, because the high priestess, she goes into her temple and gets quiet away from the noise. So I feel that is something that needs to come here. Then you have older woman. So you're going to have dealings or a relationship with an older woman. So I feel like this message that's going to be coming in, and of course, it's going to vary for everyone, but the older woman, I feel, is the one that is the spirit from the other side, the person that has passed. So the messages that you're going to be getting really are going to be connected to those older women in your life that have already gone to the other side, whether that is an aunt, a mother, a grandmother, someone really close in the family, but it's going to be this feminine spirit that has gone to the other side, that is the one that is really going to be making themselves known for you. Yeah. Yep. Happiness. So definitely there's this joy that comes through whenever spirit communicates with us from the other side, because they're in this place of unconditional love. They are always giddy whenever I channel, whenever they come through and talk, whenever I communicate with spirit, whenever I do readings, I just feel this, energy and joy. And so as you connect to this higher place and as you get these messages, let happiness sink in. You deserve to be happy. And then it's a huge message for you, because some of you do feel like a black cloud has been over you for so long, but you deserve to be happy. You don't have to sacrifice your happiness for everyone else. In fact, if you're sacrificing your happiness for everyone else, if you're not happy, people sense your energy and they're not happy either. It's just you're giving them bitterness. You're giving them bitter waters instead of filling up with unconditional love and happiness and letting that joyful water, that unconditionally loving water flow out of you, because that is delicious to people. But when you're doing it because you feel you have to, it is ugly, stale, bitter water that you're providing. So that is a message there. And then you have the ring, and this talks about a marriage or like a partnership. It is and I kind of feel like as well for some of you, it's going to be your spouse who has passed and is coming through as well for you in those messages from the outside world. So that's for some of you in here. But for others of you, this is about this completeness. The ring is showing me like just the cycles, and that you're ready for something new. You're ready to go to the next level as well. And you're ready to make this commitment to your life where, like I said, with this 9 of Wands here, you've built these walls and you're holding yourself back, and it's like you're ready for those things that you're ready to do. You're ready to make that commitment to it. And it's not risky because but it's going to be a hell yeah that you want to, embark and do this. You're ready to connect to the other side. You're ready to feel powerful again, to not feel out of control anymore. And with all these angels, dog barking. So advice from a friend. And I love that this is coming through. For here, I'm going to put them down here because, we were talking about all these animals. So definitely pay attention to, like, if you have a new animal, you'll see them acting strange sometimes. And I've had where, individuals had, really close relationship with their pup, and they passed and they got a new one, and the new one started doing things the old one would. And we got confirmation, through spirit that they were actually helping the other animal. They were around him, and the new puppy sensed the old one around it, and they guided to do the things. And so it was kind of like having an older brother around or older sister. They were, helping them learn the ropes to interact with the human, that was interacting with that animal. So I love that all your animals are making themselves known, that they are with you always. So look out for those signs as well, because they are always around you. And then we're going to move into the swords, which is the air element. And that represents your thoughts, your mind. So it's your thoughts, your beliefs, your mentalities, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. So it'll be what the Creator wants you to know about your mental adventure during the month of December. So, Creator, for our Scorpios, what do you want them to know about the mental adventure during December? Okay. Yep, we got the 4 of Swords. And you can see here, she is about, the 4 of Swords is about resting your mind. The 3 people back here represent, for this one, these are the 3 of Swords for me is expectations. I mean, normally we'll see it like with a heart with the 3 swords stuck in it. And this is interesting how they have this one here, because you can see the 3 swords above the door here. And this is about letting expectations go, old ways of thinking go. You know, when I talked about the things that are limiting you, those beliefs about your worth and your spiritual beliefs, it's about questioning those and letting those leave and go out the door here. Because she has the Ace of Swords right here. And you can see she's pouring like sand out onto it, or pouring her energy out into that, because the Ace of Swords is what brings you the higher truths, you know, that you get through the High Priestess, right? It brings you those spiritual truths of unconditional love. It allows you to see the difference between the ego small t truths that are rooted in fear and the capital T truths of the spirit world. Those things that are eternal and forever, that are related to unconditional love and the truths of our, you know, our being, our journey. And the Ace of Swords helps you slice away and cut away those old beliefs that no longer serve you. They served you for a purpose. They served you for your journey and your adventure to experience those opposites. And there was nothing wrong with any of those experiences. They happened on purpose for a purpose. But this whole message is about a change of your thoughts and your beliefs and your approach. So this is totally fitting for that. We're also going to pull some cards here from the numerology guidance cards and just see what else the Creator wants you to know. You got your mental adventure. All right, Creator, what else for our Scorpio's mental adventure for December, please? Spiritual career. There you go, number 78. So definitely for those of you that, you know, this whole empowerment is about connecting to your spiritual world and going to the next level, and you're wanting to, you know, look into making your livelihood from a spiritual, you know, type of career or type of occupation, this is definitely like a yes. You'll know, you know, like I said, you won't take risks. You'll know, because we never make a movement until the ugliness of staying where we are outweighs the fear of moving forward, right? And you will know, just continue to connect to the higher realms, and you will get all of the confirmation that you're looking for, both from the outside world, in your spirit, in your mind, in your emotions. You're going to get messages all over the place. So definitely be on the lookout for that. For those of you that aren't looking for a spiritual career, this is just a reiteration about, you know, you're bringing your spiritualness into your current career, into your current life and everything that you do. That's like this reiteration of this Two of Sacred Circles, where it's balancing, not just living this life as this human character feeling in chaos, but bringing in that higher love, that higher spiritual energy, and anything that you do is going to make it go smoother. But this card indicates an opportunity to embark upon a career in the mind, body, spirit arena. That could be a full-time or a part-time venture. It's entirely up to you. You may already have the credentials to begin this work now, or you may require further study before you're ready to start. Whatever your situation, this card is confirmation that you have genuine talents and abilities that need to be put to good use. You may decide to work as a clairvoyant, a life coach, a homeopath, or healer, and see clients from your home. Or you might try your hand at being a card reader, a numerologist, or an astrologer at your local mind, body, spirit fair. You may choose to be a writer of inspirational books or blogs, or conduct workshops in the community. Regardless of what you do and however big or small the scheme, you can turn it into a career with a potential for success. Only you can know when the time is right, but no matter what, you must believe you will succeed. Remove the limiting beliefs that are preventing you from moving forward. Release your anxieties and trust in the divine. When you focus on being of service rather than your worries, doubts, and fears, the universe will send you the opportunities to serve. So, yeah. Focus on service rather than income, and, making it big and being popular and all that. That definitely, of course, is what blocks us, our ego, trying to do those things. When we truly, from our heart, search on how you want to uniquely express your unconditional love to the world, how do you want to be of service, then that's what just blows the doors wide open, and that's what allows you to move beyond these barriers that you've created. Right, and then lastly, we're going to look at the water element, which is the cups, and that represents our emotions, of course. And this will be what the Creator wants you to know about your emotional journey in the month of December. So this, of course, is your element, so nothing to be scared of here. This is where you live and breathe and grow. Yeah. Ace of Cups. So yeah, this is like I was talking about. You fill up, and then, this is the unconditional love of the Creator of all things, because this is the chalice. This is the Holy Grail. These are the living waters, the unconditional love of the Creator coming in, filling you up, and then you overflow out to the world. So your emotional state will be one of pure bliss when you connect to the spirit world and you allow that to fill you up and overflow out. So a beautiful message here with this being your spiritual queer. Not much more we can say in here besides there's another beautiful, animal like it was showing on here. And then lastly, what we're going to do, we're going to pull a Sacred Destiny Oracle card. And this can be about your emotional adventure in December, but since it's the last card for your reading, we're also going to make it a wild card. So it can be whatever the Creator wants you to know about the month of December. All right, Creator, so for our Scorpios, what else would you like them to know about their December, please? What's your final message for Scorpios for December for this reading, please? Okay. You got Embracing. Beautiful card here. And let's see what this brings for you. This is called floodplains. And a floodplain is a naturally occurring phenomenon in which the land adjacent to a river floods out to far banks of the surrounding land during times of high water. Land that is normally dry may be underwater for a period of time. And when this occurs, silt, sand, and nutrients are deposited. For this reason, floodplains are often areas of great fertility as well as rich ecosystems. They are excellent areas for lush, abundant crops. It is a natural occurrence that allows life in all areas to thrive. And I love that, this is all about overflowing and flooding, right? So you're able to flood out this beautiful, amazing love energy, and thrive, basically is what it's saying. And the sacred landscape here also wants you to know that sometimes life overflows with emotions which can feel uncomfortable. However, the ensuing result of this discomfort can be of great value, perhaps arising from an unseen or unknown source. You get this card when emotions are seemingly overflowing or not flowing at all. Cherish the overflow of emotions and embrace the times that seem murky, for inner floodplains are being replenished, and as a result, there will be great spiritual and physical expansion. Embrace all your emotions, because when you do so, greater prosperity and fertility will flow into your life. Alternatively, if your emotions have been blocked, this is the time to explore and experience them. So a beautiful card to end your reading here, because that pretty much sums up a lot of it, doesn't it? But I love this for you. So definitely take the time out from the world to connect to the higher realms, connect to your animal spirits on the other side, your loved ones on the other side, your guardian angels and your angels, your spirit guides, creator, Holy Spirit, whatever your beliefs are in those beings of unconditional love and light. Connect with them. The veil is so ready for you during this time. And I know this is coming out around Thanksgiving time, like a week before-ish, Thanksgiving time in the United States. And also December is Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and all those holidays where, you can particularly recognize the physical absence of those that have gone to the other side. But this definitely is like, hey, we're there. Just take time to connect with us, because you may not feel us physically, but we're there definitely in heart and in spirit. And so if you take the time, you can sense them as well. All right, well, I'm going to leave that there. Just know that each and every day you are unconditionally loved by the creator of all things. And I also, in addition to these readings, these monthly readings, I do weekly readings, like little check-ins of the energy for each of the elements, so like fire signs, water signs, etc. Do full moon, new moon readings, and a variety of other readings throughout the month. So if you want to be kept up to date, or be notified when those come out to see what messages are there, if you haven't done so already, you can click the subscribe button down below. And when you do that, this little notification bell pops up. And if you click on that, then you'll get notified when those videos come out. So easy breezy. All right. Well, just know that I also love you dearly. And I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. But until then, have an amazing December and take care.